Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Marjolin. In today's video, I'm just gonna be recreating my Thanksgiving look because I don't have anything better to do, but I actually like how my Thanksgiving makeup came out. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm gonna be filming this as a get ready with me. Should I even I feel like I have nothing to film, and I don't like that feeling. I feel like I have not given you guys a good life update in a very long time. If I'm looking this way is because my mirror is right here. I don't think, yeah, it's not in the frame, but it's like right in front of my face, so I can't like look straight ahead, so I'm just looking at my mirror. But the reason I haven't been filming much is because I feel like I'm not doing much. There's nothing really like that exciting going on. I mean, I did mention on my Instagram, and I mean, my last video is kind of a little bit self-explanatory, or maybe not, but I am trying to lose like a little bit of weight. I did start working out, but I've only been doing it like super consistently anyways. I did start like consistently doing it for like a month straight. I think it's about to be a month. In the end, like, I want to do this for my health, both mentally and physically, but these past few weeks I've noticed that just being more active has already put me in such a better headspace, I guess. I never do my base first, but for the sake of covering whatever the hell's going on with my face, I'm gonna do it first today, which I'll get into that in a bit as well. But yeah, besides the small like weight loss, very small weight loss journey that I'm trying to go on, there's really not much else that has happened. So yeah, moving on to a different subject, I actually wanted to dedicate a whole separate video to this, but I honestly don't think I will. Around a month ago, I was just literally hanging out in the house, working from home, you know, no biggie, just minding my business, not doing much. And I started getting like these notifications from a lot of my social media platforms, like a comment under one of my Instagram posts, and I had another comment under my other Instagram under one of my posts, a YouTube comment, and I had a DM request, and it was all from the same person. And I was so confused. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what is this? So I opened it, and it's, hold on, give me a sec. It was like almost the same exact message from the same person, and I'm like, what's going on? It was a news reporter from Univision that she was doing a story on people that had gotten scammed out of concert tickets, and she happened to come across my video that was posted like, you know, 3 years ago. I don't know, it's been a while. Okay, it's been a while. But she came across the video, and she's like, oh my gosh, hey, like, I'm doing a news report on this, and I came across your video. I would love to like have an interview with you. And I see this message, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like, is your girl gonna be on TV? I went on my Instagram and I accepted her DM request, and I responded, and I was like, hey, yeah, like so and so happened like a few years ago. I don't remember many details of the story. I just remember, like, you know, the gist of it. Like, is it gonna be like an interview and it's gonna be aired on TV, or is it just gonna be an online news article? Like, you know, I didn't know what type of story she was doing. And she tells me like, oh yeah, it'll be on TV. I'm gonna be on TV for getting scammed. So I said yes. Why not, you know? Why not bring up such good memories one last time for a good laugh? And she was like, yeah, I kind of need like the interview by today. I think she said like at 5 or 6, or it was gonna air at 5 or 6. She wanted to interview me like at 3, and I'm like, and I looked at the time, and I was like, I'm not gonna be ready. I wanted to make sure I looked decent because this big ass head was gonna be on TV. And I needed to make sure that I looked presentable. So, I rushed. I honestly don't know how I did it, but I took a shower and I did my makeup, and I think, I don't even remember at what time. Like I said, this was a while ago, but at around 3:30, maybe 4, she called me. It was a Zoom interview, and we were just talking on Zoom, and she was, you know, like asking me questions and what happened and if we were able to get our money back. And for those of you who don't know, like, consider this an update. We didn't get our money back. She asked me like what had happened, and you know, like pretty much like the full story details. What was my takeaway from it? Was there anything that I had to say, like, for other people that, you know, might be skeptical about buying tickets on XYZ. She was super sweet. We did the interview in English and Spanish. She actually told me she liked the Spanish interview, and that's what she was gonna use. And I was so embarrassed, but I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, what time is this being aired? So I wanted to know so that I could tell, like, my family, like, hey, I'm gonna be on TV at this time. And she said it's gonna be at around 6, but it's only being aired in California. I'm from Florida. So I was a little bit heartbroken because I had told my family at this point, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be on TV. And then she said it's gonna be aired in California. And I was like, oh, okay. But I was able to find a link of the newscast when it was being aired live. So I did see it, you know, live time from my phone, which I think was pretty cool. Look at my eye. Like, do you see that? I have no idea how that happened. At that point, I was like, you know what? It's fine. Like, it's not going to be aired in Florida, which probably saves me the embarrassment of other people seeing it and recognizing me as the dumbass that got scammed on TV. So, yeah, that's what happened. I'll probably go ahead and insert like a small clip or just like screenshots of the newscast so y'all can enjoy my suffering a little bit. A few weeks ago, I went to the doctor because I wanted to go in for like my regular checkup, but I knew that there was something wrong. To be honest, at this point, I still don't have answers. Like, I don't know what exactly is the issue, but I have a gist. I think I know my body well enough right now to know, or at least I think I know what it is. I self-diagnosed, and I know that's bad. I went in and I tried to tell her like what I thought I had, and she was like in a rush, so I was already not feeling her. Like, she was kind of not rude, but she was in a rush, and I was trying to talk to her and she was like speaking over me. So I'm like, you know what, I didn't like going to the doctor before, but you just confirmed that I don't like going to the doctors because you suck. I went to the lab and I got some blood work done and everything came back fine. Like, everything looked good, and she's like, oh, like, everything is great. So yeah, for starters, this might be TMI, and guys, I'm sorry if you're watching this and period talk gets you like, you know, like grossed out, you need to grow up. But yeah, anyways, I was not getting my period regularly, and I've always been like that, so I didn't think anything much of it because I went to the doctor in high school for the same reason, and they just told me pretty much, like, to summarize, yeah, you're fat, like, you just need to lose weight, like, you're not eating right, that's why you're not getting your period. That was the diagnosis that I got when I was in high school. So I was like, oh, dang, I'm just fat. And that's why I'm not getting my period regularly. So I just, you know, took it as it was. And I accepted the truth that I was fat. Never went back to the doctor because I'm like, they're just going to tell me the same thing. Like, they're just going to tell me I'm fat. Like, I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, it's triggering. It's triggering. Like, you don't want to hear that. But then I went away for college. And this is when took a turn. When I went away for college, my hair started falling out, like in heaps. Like, I'm talking I mean, it still is. And it also started to thin out. So my hair was getting thin. And I come from a Hispanic family. You know, I grew up with thick ass hair. So I'm here like, oh, my hair's falling out. And I, you know, personally, I think a lot that had to do with it was stress. So I'm like, oh, it's because of stress. Like, I'm so stressed out. I want to drop out. Like, I was far away from home. I wasn't seeing my family that often. I had just gotten my first job and I hated it. Like, I quit literally 3 months in. It was Publix. And I couldn't get adjusted to, like, my life over there. I had really bad roommates. If you've seen that video, you know I had really bad roommates when I first moved in. So I just naturally thought that my hair was falling out. Because of stress. Like, I just thought it's stress, like there's nothing much to it. But with that, you know, my periods were also still very irregular. And I'm not talking like, oh, you know, I would get it at a different time, like every month, or I would skip a month. I would skip like half a year. I wouldn't get my period for like half a year. I went 8 months without getting my period this year alone. So I was like, what's going on? My facial hair was like, you know, a little bit thick, on the thicker side. And then on top of that, my acne has always been really bad. Like, since middle school, I've struggled with my acne prone skin. So I'm like, okay, so I have really bad acne. My hair is falling out, it's thinning out. My hair grows out thicker around my facial area. Personally, don't even eat that much, but I'm still on the chubbier side. But I've been told by my family a few times, like, oh, like, you don't really eat much, like you should be like, you know, like thinner. And I'm like, thanks. What if that was my last straw? So I did a little research, and I know self-diagnosing is like not good, but I self-diagnosed, honestly, and I personally think I have like PCOS. If you have PCOS, you pretty much have all the symptoms I listed and more. So I did some research, and I found out that taking inositol helps you be more fertile, which aka means you get your period back. And it also helps with the hair loss, like, you know, like it kind of helps you stop the hair shedding. In some cases, I've read that it's helped people grow out their hair thicker. So I started taking that, and I shit you not, 2 weeks after I started taking it, I got my period. So that's pretty much the band-aid that I put on top of the situation. I'm not saying I fixed the problem, because I don't know if that is the problem that I have, but I fixed something, because now I'm getting my period. I think another pretty exciting thing that happened this past month actually was that I got my first YouTube paycheck. So your girl's officially a paid content creator. Mind you, this paycheck was like nowhere near enough for me to have like my bills paid for like months. I don't consider this like as a job in any form. So for me to be able to get money for just posting videos of me being stupid, I'm very thankful for everyone and anyone that has ever watched any of my videos. If any of you guys have ever sat through even a few seconds of me just like rambling, if you click on my videos just to give me a dislike, like, I am grateful that you do that, because you're part of my growth. And I'm not talking like financial growth. I am talking about like my growth in my channel as a whole. You're walking this road with me whether you want to or not. One of my things fell out. Why did nobody say anything? But yeah. Ooh, snap. This was supposed to be a like chit chat, get ready with me, and then towards the end I just went radio silent because I did not have anything else to talk about. I apologize wholeheartedly for not having a more exciting life. I'll try to work on that. I'm gonna do my lashes off camera because lashes take me forever. I'm gonna do lashes off camera, mascara off camera, and then I will do my lips off camera as well. So I use like 3 different lip products, so if you're interested, let me just run it by really quick. I use NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Downtown Beauty, which is like a dark brown. I used that to line my lips. And then I went in with the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in shade Beauty Mark. And then on top of that, I used a little bit of the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade Vitamin C. And then I went ahead and topped it all off because it was looking really dry, like really dry, crusty. It was bad. And then I just went in with the Essence Clear lip gloss. But yeah, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys hopefully in my next video. Bye!